Okay, so this video is a bunch of different ways to kill horses, because in one of my videos, which is how to make traps, or not traps, how to make 2 different crazy secret bases, basically one of the comments asked me to make a bunch of different ways to create a killing method for horses. I'm not going to question why, but they did, and I don't really care why, because, I mean, it's Minecraft, so it's not real life. But, so basically this video is for them. I'm not going to say their gamer chat. I know their name, but I'm not, well, not their real name, obviously. I know their chat name, but I'm not going to say that. Anyways, so basically I feel like the first way, and this is really funny, if you're trying to kill a horse, this won't kill it, but it will look like crazy. It's super fun to do. So this is kind of, this one won't actually kill the horse, but one might actually. No, this one will kill the horse. It's like a torture method, basically. This is like a torture method for a horse. If you're trying to torture a horse, this is what you do. That is quite literally how, I'm quite literally making a video on how to torture horses, apparently. Yeah, I'm fine with it. I was gonna melt the ice, and I really don't care. I don't care. Yep, called it. But I don't care at all. I don't know why I'm putting a campfire on ice, but you know, it depends on how high you build it up. If you build it up from like right here, let me just smash this real quick. So I need to, hold on. Horse, and this goes here. So depending on how high you build this, it won't actually kill the horse. It depends on how you build it. So real quick, I'm just gonna let this one go 3 because I messed it up. I do need to build it higher. This is a simple torture method for a horse. Which you go. I don't want you right now. Take you later. Not yet. Put a campfire down. Okay, so we're gonna spawn the horse, attach you there, and then this burns the horse to death. Now, why they wanted to know a bunch of different ways to kill a horse, I don't know. But, hey, I'll do it. So that is one of them. And I do like Minecraft horses, but it's Minecraft again, so like I don't really care. But that is one of the ways to kill them. And a second way to, hold on, I'm just gonna do this. And then a second way to kill a horse, I don't care if that's my username. So a second way to kill a horse in Minecraft would be to, that is gonna look really, really weird actually, but horses are, like, they're a weird mob. In my opinion, they're cool and they're also weird. So if you try and kill a horse, you can obviously do that. You can just grab a netherite sword or something. You can grab a sword and just kill it like that. But there's actually a lot of different ways. And I'm going to show one of my favorite ways. Now this one's a little complicated, but it's not that complicated. Basically, it involves, well, dropping a horse into a pit to kind of trap it. And then what you're going to do is, so if you have a silk touch pickaxe, you can mine this stuff. And this is just a little bit of a crazy one that I like to use, because it's not something that people would actually take the time to make. Most of the time, like, this is something people would take the time to make. What I'm about to do, not even close. Nobody would take the time to make what I'm about to make. I mean, if you do, that's crazy, because I would take the time to make this, yes, but this is not something that, like, I would make. Because a horse isn't kind of like AI, so if you do this, and like, so it really just depends on how you want to build this. So it's like a 2-block hole, basically, where you'd have it covered up, like, hold on, I set up. So basically the way you have it covered is, like, can either, if you're trying to prank somebody like that, convince them to build their base out of like this, kind of like, so it looks natural, like maybe like 2 blocks up. And then basically the goal of it is just to dig deep down. And then what you're gonna do is down here, you're literally just going to do boom, 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 and then boom. Spot to shriek. Because obviously 3 shrieks means, well, cooked. Now, I'm pretty sure I have the warden spawning disabled in this. I have natural mob spawning disabled, so the warden won't actually spawn. But in a normal game, it would. Meaning that I'm just going to spawn the warden since I disabled mob spawning in this world, so I didn't have mobs annoying me while I'm trying to build these. But that can shrink as much as it wants, so I'm not going to spawn anything. But basically, the way that it does work is like this. So you'd have 2 of these leading in, and you have this always active. Now I did build this wrong. Yes, this is supposed to be 1 block back. I don't feel like changing it because there's supposed to be like grass right here. And pull it back basically like that. But say the horse fell in, which I will demonstrate. I'm gonna spawn a horse. Obviously I built this wrong, but I don't feel like changing it. Why did I get rid of the horse spawning? I don't know why I did that. No, not. There we go. And so basically you're going to spawn your horse in, drop it down. Right. Excuse me? Oh. Forgot about that. Yeah, whatever. Since I had second. Huh? What the heck? What is this sorcery? I'm so confused. Wait, so if I put this guy here, and I flip it. Excuse me? Huh? Huh? What the heck? Well, a normal. So basically, if I break this out, are they gonna fall? If I break this out, are they gonna fall? Or are they just gonna somehow float? Huh? There we go. Okay, I don't know what that is. So you actually have to make it 3 block apparently, because I forgot horses are 3 blocks. But then basically a warden would spawn. And this is actually, if you're not trying to destroy your friend's base, then don't do this, because this will absolutely smash somebody's base. Like this will. But if you are, then yeah, do this, because this will absolutely destroy their base, especially if they have like a bunch of mobs. Yeah, that's just it's cooked. And if I had mobs up here for the warden, like say your friend, like say you had a friend who had a farm, and your goal was to absolutely destroy their base or their farm, you can actually do that with a warden, because if you place a bunch of well, usually is. No, wait, hold on, I'm thinking of the wither. Yeah, no, the wither breaks 2 blocks, not the wither. But this will kill any mob that goes in there. And then the player has a warden to deal with, who will give them blindness as soon as they go to their farm. So it literally just destroys their whole farm. Because the moment that they go there in survival mode, literally the moment that they go into survival, the moment that I go into survival mode, I see that warden. My screen went black. I can't see anything. Everything's far away. Because I have blindness effect. Darkness. Which could quite literally make you accidentally fall in. Because when your screen's going black like that, if your screen goes black while you're walking around your base, you're not surviving that. So if your goal is to kill a player, that also works. If your goal is not to kill them and just their animals, maybe don't do the warden one. Also, nobody is going to take the time to do that. But if you do, so I don't know, just send a picture, I guess, because that'd be really cool, actually. I don't think anybody would actually take the time to, so it'd be really cool to see somebody do that. And then this third way to kill a horse is kind of weird, basically. So the third way that you kill a horse, a lot of people lose their horses from mobs or fall damage. So right now, I can find both of those in the last one, other than the fall damage, because it didn't actually take fall damage. The horse didn't actually take fall damage, sadly. But I can buy, so here's a way that, a third way, and it does not involve any mobs at all. There are no mobs involved in this, there's no like enchant, it's simple. incredibly simple. If you get, so it depends. If you have a friend that you're trying to prank, this one will work perfectly. This is another redstone trick, but this one is a little bit different. So basically it's like a repeating redstone trick, which will spam dispenses. TNT or arrows. I'm gonna do TNT because why not? So basically this will also work as like a if somebody's chasing you thing. I'd like to think of it. There can't just be a button to... Seriously. There can't just be a button to like auto get this. But no. No, I have to do this all the way. 64 TNT is going to be plenty. I don't actually need 64. But that's whatever. And if I get a horse, spawn egg. So basically, if you have a horse, like, this is a really simple way. If somebody is chasing you and you were to... I need a bow for this, but whatever. But if somebody were chasing you, the best way to act... Actually, no, I can't do that. Hold on. Never mind. I messed this up. I messed up that one. I was thinking of a different trap. There's like